Good morning. This is my zucchini harvest. And I just thought I would show you before I start this video. And this is the time of year when you want to make sure to lock your cars, because if you come back you might find zucchini in it. So today I'm going to be dehydrating some zucchini. I'm going to be cooking some. I might even give some away to the mailman. So I just wanted to show you that. But really what this video is about today, I want to make some corrections and apology and tell you some things. First of all, I talked about nutritional flakes, and I have a lot of you comment on them, and I said that they had B12 in them. Well, actually, theoretically, I suppose they could, but most of the time it's just fortified because it's a way for the vegetarian and the vegan community to get some, which is really not enough. So our B12, still our best source, would be from red meat. And eggs have some, I believe, too. The nutritional yeast still has B vitamins. It's still a good food. I'll still take it. But I'm not relying on that to get my B12. I do eat meat, and I eat good meat. So that's that. And then when I started making these videos, I think it was in December, I just got a new camera. Well, actually I got the camera before, but anyway, I found out I could make videos. And so I did, but I don't know a whole lot of things and how it all works. So when you make comments, on the side I see a little, it's like a little garbage can, and then there's like a flag. Well, it took me months to figure out about the garbage can, and I got lists and lists and lists of old comments I didn't know what to do with. Finally, I discovered what the garbage can does. It deletes them. And so months and months ago, finally I got them deleted, up until, I don't know, I never get caught up. So then I noticed that little flag, and I thought, boy, I wonder if that would, if I worked that little flag, if it would save certain comments that really I'd like to go back to because you've given me information or told me about another site. So I hit one today. And what it does, and you guys probably all know this, it says, we're going to stop that person from sending comments to you. And I thought, oh no, it's my southern girl that I love. And so I hope it hasn't stopped her from commenting. So actually, this video is made for Brenda, and she's asked a lot about white willow. So I thought, and a lot of you have, so I thought I'd give some information on it. And I talk about the herb, that the original aspirin was designed from the white willow and the meadowsweet. But I want to say it doesn't work with everybody. And so you'll have to just see if it works for you. Maybe meadowsweet would be a better choice. But the question that was asked, whether she should make the tincture and how and all of that, well, or should she buy it? If you're not making tinctures and you have to go out and buy your alcohol and your herb and then wait your month for it to extract and to get all of the good stuff out of it. What I would suggest, and then you don't know whether it really is going to work for you, I'd suggest you buy one tincture first and see, and then go back and make it. Now, I do want to read some things, some benefits about it. And, okay, like aspirin, the white willow bark is a proven painkiller, but without many of the aspirin side effects. And it can be used just like you would use an aspirin, I mean, for different things like fever, colds, minor infections, arthritis, headaches, pain caused by inflammation. And then it talks about aspirin has an advantage over its herbal parent in that it is more sure-acting, as willow bark depends on the presence of friendly intestinal bacteria to properly digest its components into pain-killing compounds. So if you don't have those friendly bacteria, it's not going to work as well. But that's what you need to find out. And for some reason, it works with me. So I must have some friends in there doing something. And studies have shown that willow bark that's the white willow, has pain relieving effects on people with chronic lower back and arthritis pain within a week. So it's going to take a week for you to tell this. Then another thing, and you can also buy it in powder, in tablets, I think. But I really think the best is to get a tincture because you assimilate it better. And eventually you can make your own. Okay, this is, I think, the other thing I was going to say. When you do make your own, and I use the grandmother method, I was going to get and show you Rico Check's book on making medicine, but that's what it is, on Making Medicine by Rico Check. He tells you how to do it, the real method, where every time it will be the same strength and the same dose. When we make it the grandmother style, and I'll just get a jar here. Let's say we were going to get a jar and put in it, and I would fill the jar up over half full, at least half full, and then I would pour in my vodka and I would let it set. Well, this is all of a sudden, the next time I do this, I am going to tear my jar, and then I'm going to put in the dry herb to what I think I want and write down the ounces and keep track of it. And then if that dosage seems weak or too strong, I have a record how much herbs I put in it. And I know that isn't as scientific as Rico's is, but it would be easier for me. So I'm going to start doing it that way. Now, the last few times, I have a friend, Renee. I have 3 subscribers with the name Renee, and they all spell them differently. But Renee with 2 E's makes a lot of tinctures, and she's made the tinctures for me. And I haven't told her this, and I should, but I'm sure that the one batch I got from her was different than the second batch, because the second batch I have to take a little bit more and a little more often to get the same results as I did with her first batch, which means they weren't exactly the same strength. And so that's one of the drawbacks that we have. But fortunately, it does work for me. And I think it would be worth trying, but I think if you're not used to making tinctures and you just want to know if it works, order it from a good company online. You want to make sure it's organic and a reputable company. And I was going to name one, but I didn't write it down, so I can't right now. But that's what I would suggest on that. So I just want to leave you with that, and I guess that's it for today. And I'm feeling pretty good. I have no pain. So we'll see you again, and this is, I've got to get busy with my zucchini.